I've been getting quite a few comments recently complaining about how Assassin's Creed Origins isn't Assassin's Creed, or how they want it to go back to the old formula. It's as simple as this: AC Origins is the new Assassin's Creed, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about why Origins is Assassin's Creed, and why it shouldn't go back to the old formula. It's been a while since I did an essay type video, so what better way to get back into it than analysing Assassin's Creed. First of all, I'm going to address the statement Assassin's Creed Origins isn't Assassin's Creed anymore, because to me, this really doesn't make an awful lot of sense, and is an awful way to criticise the various aspects of the game. The argument offers no examples or actual criticism of the game. It's just used by people that are mad at the change of the series, who fail to see that AC Origins' new format is actually better for the series, and let me tell you why. First off, the RPG style of game allows much more flexibility with mission structure, more interaction with NPCs in the game, a more in-depth customization system, more weapons, a higher emphasis on exploration, and those are only a few of the benefits of Origins adopting the RPG format. It allows for a much deeper and richer experience, and makes the world feel more alive, opposed to the previous AC titles in which the open world feels like a means to break up memories or assassinations, opposed to being an experience, which is what an open world should be. It should pull you in and immerse you completely. Sadly, this hasn't been achieved in the recent Assassin's Creed games. Fair enough, Syndicate featured a very accurate representation of Victorian London, however the world wasn't deep enough, and I simply cared about nothing that happened there because there was no NPC interaction, no reason to explore, and no interesting side quests or missions that made me want to free roam. And this has been the problem for many AC games in recent years, apart from Black Flag. All of the game worlds, apart from Black Flag, lack depth. What's the point in having an open world if I don't want to explore it? This is where the benefits of the RPG system come in. Ashraf and his team have tailored every aspect of the game around exploration and deepening the player's experience, and this can only be a good thing. Exploration is a huge part of open world games and should be encouraged. AC Origins has many features that push exploration, such as a compass, powerful weapons that can be found in the open world, many explorable tombs, and underwater secrets. These all push the player to explore the world to find these secrets for themselves. So when people say Origins isn't Assassin's Creed, this must be a good thing, because if Origins had the old format of games like Syndicate and Unity, then it wouldn't be a good game, and would fail just like those games did. After all, Syndicate is the worst selling Assassin's Creed game of all time, and I think that statement speaks for itself. Another reason why Assassin's Creed Origins shouldn't go back to its old formula is actually a point that was brought up in James's video. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can go and watch that. It's a really great video and I recommend you guys check it out. Anyway, the point is that if Ubisoft were to release a game with the old formula in 2017, it just wouldn't be up to par with other games that have come out recently that have huge in-depth worlds and hundreds of hours of playtime available to the player. I've also heard people say that they need to go back to the days of AC2, and I completely disagree with this. Again, if Ubisoft were to release a game in 2017 with the same formula as a game that came out in 2009, it would be incredibly underwhelming and wouldn't compare to the other games of its genre that came out at the same time. It's kind of like the situation that Call of Duty is in. They haven't changed the gameplay formula for the last 10 years since Call of Duty 4 came out, and therefore the game is obsolete when compared to other first-person shooters such as Overwatch, Battlefield, or even Destiny that spruce up the gameplay of first-person shooters, adding in new and exciting aspects. If Assassin's Creed were to use the AC2 formula in 2017, the only thing that would happen is a seemingly outdated game with too little to do in terms of side quests and open world as a whole would be released, and the game would join the rest of the failed AC titles. The new RPG aspects allow Assassin's Creed Origins to adapt to the current terrain of open world games, meaning that it can compete with other games coming out this year. That's the reason why this game is so popular with people right now, because it's a competitor to other open world games, instead of being a throwaway title that people meet with disdain. Assassin's Creed Origins is simply meeting the current status of the gaming industry, and this change will be incredibly beneficial to the series. Lastly, the new format of Assassin's Creed will bring in a much more mature audience due to the increased difficulty and depth. I've noticed that many kids play Assassin's Creed, and as much as there's nothing wrong with them playing games they enjoy, it also means that a huge chunk of the people that watch my videos and give their opinions on the various games are also kids, who don't really have much of a critical eye when it comes to game design. This leads to endless praise of the games that are not deserving of it, and a small amount of criticism from people that have actually been playing the series since the first installment. Too much praise is a bad thing, especially when it comes to video games, because this means that developers do nothing to fix the mistakes of the previous games. AC Origins will bring in a more mature audience because of its more complex design choices. The harder combat will force players to actually think tactically instead of mashing the attack button and watching a bunch of flashy animations. The compass feature will force players to explore and memorize areas and encourage the use of Senu, instead of being given a layout on a small minimap in the bottom left corner. The way gear works will force players to upgrade their gear, spend skill points wisely, and search for stronger weapons in the open world. All of these things take patience, things that most kids that play video games don't possess, or that they don't play games for. This means that a more mature audience of people can appreciate the RPG style of AC Origins, opposed to the older games that hold your hand and deliver everything to you on a silver platter. In turn, this will result in more criticism, giving the developers new ideas and ways to refine the experience further, and to make an even better game next time around. This really is what Assassin's Creed needs. Overall, the new RPG format of the game allows for more depth in terms of the open world, mission structure, and gear customization. AC Origins is meeting the needs of the current market for open world games in 2017, not the market from 2009, and therefore they will make a game that can compete with games of the same genre that have come out this year, which just makes the overall experience of a much higher quality than previous titles. Origins' new game design will also bring in a much more mature audience because of the increased difficulty, the emphasis on exploration, and the gear system and loot system. Assassin's Creed Origins is Assassin's Creed, however it isn't the old Assassin's Creed. The series has changed undeniably for the better. Anyway, that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I thought we'd do another one of these video essay type videos. You can expect a lot more of these in the future because I've taken a break from doing them and I'll finally come back to them after we've covered all of the Origins information that came out at Gamescom. So you can expect a lot more of these. I've got a Skyrim retrospective in the works and I'll have a few more written down when I get the time to write a few scripts for them. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and like and subscribe for more gaming news and content, and also remember to comment down in the comment section below telling me what you think of this and what your takes are on this. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.